We have Tim Kennedy on the show now, and Tim's been on before to break down Strikeforce fights with us. Glad to get you on the show to talk about yourself.
Oh, I love talking about myself.
Well, that's good news, man. So the big news is your big title shot with Luke. Just talk about it.
Yep. So in a month from now, I'll be facing Luke Rockhold on July 14th in Portland, Oregon at the Rose Garden Center for the Strikeforce middleweight title.
Now, I've heard you talk about Luke. You respect him a lot. And you think this fight, you guys both will get the recognition you deserve?
No, I mean, if I knock out Luke in like 45 seconds, there'll be like 2-3 websites will cover it.
Right.
If Luke goes on to defend his belt 5 more times, he'll still barely break the top 10 rankings in any website. So no. I don't.
Now your buddy Ariel Hawani's moved him into his top 10.
I know. I saw that. We both gave him a pretty hard time about it when we were in San Jose, and I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but we both wrote him pretty hard. We're like, wait, so you're telling both of us that you think we're fantastic fighters, but you have a whole bunch of UFC guys above us?
Right. Nice. Okay, and just talk about some of the guys that will help you in your training get prepared for Luke.
So I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico right now, training at Jackson Winklejohn MMA, and I've had Luis Kane here up until last week when he had a knee injury come up. My Bubba McDaniel, who's a 6'3", southpaw that has pretty good boxing and decent takedown defense, and I've got Condit, of course. John Jones gets here this week, and I got a lot of tall, rangy guys that don't like getting taken down, and guys that like setting the range. So it's very similar to how Luke likes to fight, and it's every day is a tough day for me.
Good. Okay, man. Keys to victory.
I have to be the one that's dictating the range and the tempo. That's everything in fighting, and this fight it's all about that. He's a long, tall 185. He likes to set the rhythm of the fight, and he likes to set the range of the fight. That's not easily done with me. There's times where I'm going to be pitbull in his face, and there's going to be times where I'm hanging back, trying to, wanting him to bang with me. So, keys to victory is me dictating the range and the timing. Okay,
and who will be in your corner for this fight?
I'm going to have Winklejohn and Greg Jackson, Jason Webster, and Nick Palmaciano.
Okay, cool. I just want to go off topic for a minute here. A lot of people have been talking about the bad judges scoring and stuff. What do you think about live scoring in mixed martial arts?
What do I think about scoring?
No, live. If they did it live, after each round, the fighters could see what the score is.
Yeah, definitely. I think that would change the rhythm of the fight in the sense that if going into that third round, your corner's like, hey, you're ahead, or you're 2 rounds behind, and
sure.
Really nobody has any idea.
Right.
Every judges are absolutely ridiculous. The inconsistency of how they judge, who they judge. Cecil Peoples being like, I don't even score kicks anymore because I don't think they're damaging.
Right.
Or some boxing commissioner that has never even spent a single day in a wrestling room or in a jiu-jitsu match is like, oh, I scored that a 10-8 round because that guy had good footwork. It's just pathetic and idiotic how judging is right now, and which we just saw with Pacquiao and Bradley, a sport that's been around for far longer than MMA.
Sure.
The problem still persists. So I don't know what the fix is. I just know that there's a problem.
Okay, and Luke Rockhold and yourself, are you guys consider yourselves friends?
We're acquaintances. I have absolutely no problem with the guy whatsoever. I think he's a nice guy. Everybody that knows him speaks highly of him. like we've never like gone out and had tea together,
Right.
So we've been to like the fighter summits together, and we've been at fights together. Had to sit next to each other at the last UFC. When Cade Velasquez was fighting, because they wanted to see us together on camera.
Oh,
so we don't have a problem with each other, but he's definitely going to show up to fight just as I am.
Okay, the reason I bring it up is with his most recent interview there with Ariel Helwani, he said there's no way he wants to lose to Katy Perry. Any response?
No, I know I'm not an attractive girl, and I think it would be pretty damaging to his long-term tough guy, prowess if he lost to a cross-dressing, Katy Perry mocking, ballerina, Black Swan, Natalie Portman, drag queen.
Nice. Now, I got one last question here, and it's to do with injuries in MMA. Do you think there's anything that can be done to limit the injuries in training?
It's so hard. I'm a month out from my fight right now, and I have coaches that are telling me, if you show up tonight, I'm gonna have guys carry you out of the gym. We have to. The level of competition is so high. It takes so much hard work to get ready for a fight. I'm doing 3 or 4 workouts a day right now, and with some of the best fighters on the planet. And I want to push my guys so hard, and they want to push me so hard because they're my friends, they're my training partners. And they want to see me the best that I can possibly be. And that line is so fine to walk, and it's so hard. No, you just have to get over it. Injuries happen in training. It's the toughest, baddest, most amazing sport on the planet. And, if you think that we can train in kickboxing, boxing, wrestling, Muay Thai,
right?
3 or 4 times a day, and walking around. I'm walking at like 4% body fat right now. I'm so fragile. And you could hit me with a brick, and I wouldn't feel it. But you flick me the wrong way, I'm not prepared, and you might break my arm. That's how I feel. It's like I'm a racing horse that just is ready to perform. And that's a fragile state to be in. So, if you want a good fight, you have to deal with the amount of training accidents that happen.
Okay, cool. Okay, do you want to throw out any of your sponsors, promote your Twitter?
My Twitter is @TimKennedyMMA. And, first and foremost, I got to thank everybody that's watching this. You guys are the ones that make fighting happen, the fans. So thank you. And, my sponsor is National Guard. I could not fight without you. I haven't fought in 11 months. And if it wasn't for support of Ranger Up and National Guard, I could never make it. So, if you want to learn more about enlisting, go to the National Guard. It's awesome.
Awesome, man. Thanks for the time.
Yep. Thank you for having me.
Okay, see ya.